Yesterday, I advised everyone watching to look closely at a comment on our Facebook presentations here by a man named Jim Kotyk. Jim Kotyk. Hopefully you saw his comment. The reason I referred to him is because Jim Kotyk's story is a story that we desperately need in the church and in the world. It's a story of ugly, awful, unbelievable sexual abuse at the hands of a priest, but a story of redemption and having that horrific experience turned into virtue. That's the story that needs to be told more than any other story. But regrettably, I find that we're not ready for that story. We don't want it. Not just when it comes to the church and sexual abuse, but in our lives and other ways too in the world. We seem to want to stop and perseverate over the injustice, the hurt, the feeling, and it just stops there. And that's the end of the story. We're hurt. There is this injustice. We'll always be hurt. That hurt will reign, and we will seek justice, and will not stop seeking justice and pointing the finger and blaming, and we will never heal. We will never move forward in spite of the hurt. And regrettably, and why it is regrettable, is because we claim to be Christians. Many of us, of course. Yet the central mystery of our faith is this. What was this? The most horrific thing endured by God himself turned into redemption, salvation, the greatest thing. That is the essence of our faith. If we do not believe that no matter what happened, the worst thing, if we don't believe it can be turned into, turned into redemption and even virtue, then we deny the cross. We deny our faith. It is possible to heal, even from the worst abuse. It is possible to forgive, and forgive to the point where we actually turn the hurt into virtue. That's Jim's story. And if there's any movie makers out here listening, you would be very wise to tell Jim's story. I guarantee you, it's an Oscar winner. Because it's a story of truth, of where all hurts, all tragedies ultimately must go and can go only because of this. But we just don't seem to want this in our lives. We want a church without a cross. We want life that's just about persevering over hurt and accusations and justice. But we don't want redemption. Jim's story is about the very thing that we should want and that we need. That even in the worst abuse, the worst pains, the worst injustice, only because of Christ and the cross can it be, and it should be, turned into virtue. And Jim Kotyk can testify to that.